Goddess Tarot. Like, share, circulate my page. Give me a thumbs up as you come in here, guys. So the karmics are falling. They're being taken in right about now for questioning, for all the lies that they've told. They can't remember the lies. See, you can remember the truth because you've been through it, but you can't remember a lie. So now they fall. Let them fall. It wasn't up to you to keep that tower going. It's up to you to let them fall. So we were speaking the day before yesterday, I believe it was. I put out a video. As soon as I got off the video, two police cars came over here, and look, I'm gonna switch this around. Look, and an Empress Amulet. So here they are. Look, they just got there. Look, and now the police will come. They don't want their secrets out. They're already caught up. So I'm gonna move from here because I know what their plan is, because they've already done this. So we're gonna watch them. Look, we already know the plan. They're all going down. They're trying to hide me in a psych unit again. This is their way of trying to hide their secrets. So we're gonna go to we're gonna go hang out in the Lord's house. They can't touch us there. So we're gonna go over here. So I'm just letting you know, look, yesterday they did the same thing. The cops came, they wanted to try to take me towards this unit, so I ran back across the street to the church. They had no choice but to abandon their schemes. What I told you? What did I tell you about the Empress Amulet? What I told you? What did I tell you? As soon as I started, right? Call me a liar. All right, here we are at the church behind me. The Lord told me to stay here. Stay safe. But just to let you know, the Empress Amulet, we're here in Yonkers, New York. This is what they do. They try to hide innocent people. Look, yesterday they did the same thing. They're all getting caught up. The lawyers, the crooked lawyers, the crooked judges, the dirty cops. Yeah, here they are. They're all caught up. They're going down. They've been defeated. They don't like defeat. They thought it was going to be them in charge all this time. Not anymore. The Most High Lord's had enough. They're going down. They have to be seen for the crooked officials that they are. So this is what they do. See this? As soon as I went to put live, this Empress Amulet showed up. Letting you know. This is what they do. This is what they do to the chosen. They hide them. They either stick them in prisons or psych units. They figure in psych units, you're to be looking like you're crazy. This is what they do. They don't like to be seen. The judges, the crooked lawyers, the crooked judges. So they're trying to hide you in a psych unit. Look, look. So they were stalking me. They've been stalking me. I've been trying to hide in official buildings where they can't touch me. There's no reason for it. So when people say, oh, she's crazy, she doesn't know what she's talking about, tell me I'm crazy. They just showed up as soon as I got on here. They don't want to be caught, but they're already caught up. One by one, they're being taken in. That's it. You're caught for the dirty acts that you do, right? For the greed and selfish reasons that you do, for being greedy and selfish. They take payments for lives. They ruin lives. They're all thieves. They all take payments. All right? Because we speak for the ones who cannot speak anymore. For the lives, the innocent souls that they've taken. For payments. To line their pockets with souls. That's what they did. They've been lining their pockets with souls. And they can't anymore. It's done. It has been told. This has been written. They cannot take their fate off. They're all fated to fall. And they don't want to fall. But they were willing to take out so many innocent lives. But they didn't want. What they wanted for others is coming for them. It's coming for them. And they don't want it. They thought it was cool when they were doing it to you. But now it's their turn to be persecuted. Right? It's their turn to be nailed to the cross. And the Lord's making sure of it. So I went to go see if my lawyer was in again. I'm kind of feeling a little bothered by going there every day. I kind of feel like I'm stalking him. But they haven't allowed any of my phone calls to get through to my lawyer. They haven't allowed any texts to get through to him. I went to the office, and today finally one of the officers said, you know, he was supposed to show up today, but he called, he said that his car broke down. I don't know. Is it coincidental? Has he been threatened? Has the government threatened him for doing the right thing? So this is where we're at. Now this is the true fight between good and evil. The good lawyers, the good judges. Not to mention that they're intuitive. So they know when they're lying. The judges and the lawyers that are coming up against them now, and they coming up against these crooked lawyers and crooked judges, they're intuitive, just like you. So you're not alone. You're doing the fight, and they're coming to help you. Now, when and how, I usually when I say these things, it's the next day. Because if I could have saved myself from being thrown out, and I could have left the house earlier with my dogs, maybe, just maybe, I could have saved us together. But right about now, I'm feeling like they're gone. This man, my husband that I've been trying to get a divorce from, he doesn't want to get a divorce because he wants to try to come and get spousal support. This is a multi-millionaire. The only thing with him, he looks like a poor man. He has to put that persona. All his assets, his homes, his money, everything's put under somebody else's name. He does that in order to, his businesses, his homes, his assets, his money, everything's put under somebody else's name. He's trying to hide it, and then he comes around looking like a pauper. It's just an act. This man's been doing this for many years. He's been lining his pockets with many souls. And they think, he thinks that his hands are cleaned. But no, they're not. They're bloody and muddied up. He has to go down for that. He thinks that he can spread that money around and everybody else does his dirty deeds when it is him. It is he that does this. And he's not being hidden anymore. Everybody's turning on him. Everybody's turning their backs on them, on these covens, on these coven leaders, on these coven members, these gay down low men, these gay women. Because these covens are made up of men on men and women on women. And if they do have families, they use women as beards, and they bring them up in poverty. They don't let these women get educated. They start them off as young, like 17, maybe even younger years old. And they keep them Even if you don't, even if these wives or husbands didn't want to be affiliated with them or didn't want to, they were under mind control. They used magic, black magic, witchcraft, brujeria, voodoo, santeria, hoodoo. They do roots. So you, even if you can't stand someone or you feel appalled, you they make your skin crawl, and you want to leave and you can't. You can't. Like there was a time I wanted to leave. I couldn't get to the door. I couldn't open the door. I got so sick just thinking about leaving. So sick. And that's the poison. I was so sick just trying to leave this man. Every time I thought of leaving him, I'd get nauseous and sick that I couldn't even walk out the door. I couldn't even open the door. And I didn't understand it. I understand it now. Like a lot of us were asleep to this, but not anymore. You have awakened. You have awakened to your true divine being. Now it's time to use your gifts, your real gifts. You are not of this world. We are not the same. You can bring them down. It is you that can bring them down. The gifts that you have. The gifts that you have. Practice makes perfect, right? You were here to make this world a better world. To bring in a whole new world. It is you. It is you. You must lead the way. Show them their gifts. Show them who you truly are. Practice makes perfect. Okay? So research your ancestral spiritual gifts. They're ancient. You are ancient. Your soul is ancient. Remember that. Your soul is ancient. You are of ancient Egyptian bloodline. There is no one like you. You were your hero. You were the hero that you were looking for. There's someone special that's going to come into your life. He understands who you are. He's going to help you build your gifts. Don't be afraid. He is like you. You will help each other. You will help each other. Build this world up. Build more like you. You will build more like you to come up. But you must lead the way. And don't be afraid, because the Most High Lord has your back. Don't let them frighten you. There is no one that can frighten you. No one. You've been through hell and back. They can't scare you. They try to be the boogeyman in your life, but you're the boogeyman. You're the boogeyman in their lives. They're afraid of you. They can't come near you. They know what you can do to them. They know that you have pulled off their mask and you're showing the world who they are. So they want to try to intimidate you. They can't. You are not afraid. You're ancient. You've walked through many darknesses. You got this. Stand strong, my warriors. You are a true divine being. The world has waited for you to awaken. So wake up. Wake up. Wake up. It is time. This world needs your gifts now. The government is afraid of you. They've tested you. They put you through the most awfulest of treatments. They took you in, they kidnapped you, they put you through high radiation while the doctors crowded in that little office to see what would be done to you, what you would do if you were put through so much radiation. They're afraid of you, even the doctors, for what they've done to you. They know what they've done. And you made it. So just imagine if this world's gadgets didn't work on you and you're still standing, who are you? Who are you? You need to remember who you are. The world needs you now. So come forward. Reveal yourselves. Wake up. It is time. We must come together. We must defeat them. And we will. And that is why they're afraid. The elites, these secret societies, these covens, they can't hide anymore. You've ripped all their masks off. Now they're riding around like the king without clothes. They thought they were the emperor with no clothes on, right? I'm sorry, it wasn't the king, it was the emperor with no clothes on, right? See, it's off. I don't have my cards. I like showing you visually, you know, with the cards. But without the cards, I can tell you. But with the cards, at least you get to see it visually, you know? I'm sure right now I'll be pulling out an emperor's card, okay? But this is the emperor with no clothes. They think they're hiding. They've been seen. They've been found out. Everyone's telling on them. Everyone. Everyone. They can't hide anymore. Their masks have fallen for what they've done to innocent children. These babies that don't have no clue because they sedate them. They rape them. And then they groom them. And then they traffic them. Throughout their lives, they've not known what their poor little bodies were going through as of newborns. Because these evil demonic beings were taking advantage of them, the children and the babies. Not anymore. You have awakened. We wait to come together, and we will. And it starts now. So don't be afraid of your gifts. Show them who you are. They cannot attack you anymore. They're trying to kidnap you and hide you away. They didn't want you to tell the truth of their ugly tactics of what they use. Look, the truck left. See? The church protects you. The Most High Lord protects you. There were officers over there. They left, and the truck left. Okay? You can't call me a liar when I'm showing you the truth. There was no reason for that Empress Ambulette truck to just be there. As soon as I got up into the park to do the story. Just to let you know. So stand up. Stand out. The world needs your gifts now. The Most High has set the table before your enemies. They get to watch you feast. 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 Now you get to feast on their souls. Their souls, they're frightened. They're running. And there's no place for them to run and hide. Let those roaches and rats scatter. Turn on the light. Turn on that magnificent light. They cannot hide any longer. We got this, my warriors. And to any officials that are on the divine side, if you could help me, get my dogs back, I'm hoping that they're still alive. They tortured them to get to me. So please, if you're watching this, if you can help me, please. I adore you, my warriors, and I honor you for being the strong warriors that you are. Continue the fight. Stay strong, my warriors. You got this.